Hey guys, I'm Hailbot and welcome to another Super Mario Sunshine DS preview. A lot has changed since we last talked in my previous preview. You've probably noticed right away that there are now Piantas in Delfino Plaza. These guys have been in the plans for a while now, as Fiarcha had already completed everything for them. However, the code that he had written to make them function was outdated and wouldn't work. I ended up making changes to some of the custom code myself, and, as you can see, I actually got them working. Hopefully this will help all you not feel so lonely during a plaza as you're playing through the game. There have actually been a good number of changes like this that have happened behind the scenes, so a lot of what you've seen in earlier previews actually looks a lot different now. As much as I'd like to show off those other things, it would take a good chunk of time to cover them all, so I'm just going to go ahead and move on to the main thing being shown off in this preview, which is Noki Bay. Before we enter the level, I want to talk a little bit about Noki Bay's level entrance. When you start your playthrough of Super Mario Sunshine DS, you won't have access to Noki Bay. Once you have collected 14 stars though, this light will appear in the plaza and you will be able to enter Noki Bay by changing your camera and looking up at the giant star. I hope you guys like the way Noki Bay looks now. It's not final, but it was a lengthy process getting it to look even just this good. Now listen, I know exactly what you guys are thinking.
Hailbot, why are you still not using vertex colors and vertex shading?
And that's a good question that I've answered a lot, but I'm going to just answer it again right here and now so that everyone knows. I can't use vertex shading and vertex colors simply because they make the game crash. I've tried, I really have, but I always get the same results. I am aware that 64DS is compatible with vertex colors, but they just make my game crash. Maybe that will change down the development road for this project, but this is just the way it is going to be for now. I'm sorry if it bothers some of you, but I'm really trying my best. Just a real quick side note though. While I was doing my rant on vertex colors and shading, you may have noticed that the water in this level is actually toxic and will hurt you if you sit in it too long. That is a big thanks to Pants64 for the code for that. I would not have been able to figure that one out without him. Anyways, back to Noki Bay, I've gone ahead and moved the deep sea entrance to where it's supposed to be, which I will demonstrate real quick. Alright, that's cool and all, but we're here for the red coins and a bottle mission, so I'm going to go head over to that now. This isn't the final location of the bottle, but I would still like to move it somewhere different than where the original game put it, as I think it would make it too easy to just put it by the level entrance. At long last, we have finally made it to the bottle. The positions of the red coins in this mission don't exactly line up with that of the original, but I tried to get pretty close at the least. For those of you wondering if the book's secret has returned, it has, but it's going to be a little different this time around. It's going to be part of something much bigger. That's all I'm going to say about the book for now though. And I will leave it up to you guys for finding it and solving the even greater mystery that it will be a part of. To help liven up this stage a little, I put some Cheep Cheeps around. Even though they don't really add much of a challenge to the stage as a whole, it still made the stage feel a lot nicer to have them around. Remember how I said earlier that I wasn't going to go out of my way to show off a few of the other things that were happening behind the scenes? Well, one of those changes that happened is actually the texture for the yellow coin. It looks like the ones from Sunshine now, and I'm actually pretty happy with how it turned out. This hasn't been applied for any of the other coins yet though, so the red coins and the blue coins remain unchanged. So that's basically it for this preview. I hope I was able to meet your expectations. If you're interested in keeping up with this project, I have links to my Discord and Super Mario 64 DS hacking Discords in the description below. I also have a link to my Twitch if you want to catch some development streams I do for Sunshine DS. With all of that said, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next thing I do. See ya!